Can we please sing the national anthem, the first stanza?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We made Your Excellency, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Right Honorable Femi Bajabiya, we have distinguished guests of eminent personalities from here this afternoon. His Excellency, the Governor of Kastina. Also on this entourage, Your Excellency, we have Senator Isaac who is also here this afternoon. As part of the delegation, we have the Speaker of the House. We have members of the House of Ministers from Kastina State, special advisor. With us this afternoon, Your Excellency, is also your delegate to the House of Representatives, right? We also have traditional rulers, Highness, Emir of Dara, represented by the Waziri of Kastina, Senator Ibrahim Ida. As part of the delegation, we have former ministers from Kastina. We also have former deputy governors. Your Excellency, Mr. President, businessmen, statesmen, and active politicians from Kastina State that are here. The leader of the delegation is
Deputy Governors for
Your Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of Nigerian Armed Forces, let me borrow from the Wazir of Coordinate Standard Existing Protocol. Leader of GB's Kastina State are also here. So,
all members of this delegation. His Excellency the President has graciously approved that he would like to have Your Excellency, Mr. President.
How are you, sir?
Thank you, Excellencies.
Thank you, yes. Thank you, sir.
Everybody representing Kastina State is here. Mr. President, while thanking you for the short notice, like the governor said, he spoke to you on Saturday, and we gave today, despite your tight schedule. It shows how important Kastina State is to you and the people of Kastina State. We thank you very much. I think what I would have thanked you more, the governor did, the Wazir in Kastina on behalf of the elders did, the role you played when late President Muhammadu Buhari died. You played a role that was never played in this country. It was a real state funeral for a departed former president. So we cannot thank you enough. But our actions, God willing, will show you that we will appreciate what you have done. This may not be the venue or avenue. For those of us who know you, we know you have the courage, the vision, the ability to confront odds. You have taken very hard decisions. Only leaders can take. Normally, we politicians are known to be afraid of the next election. But the decisions you have taken on behalf of this country are decisions that show that you love the country more than the next election. I'm sure God, Allah and His infinite mercy will be with you. We are assuring you that under the leadership of the governor, Dr. Umar Dukwarada, Kastina will be delivered in all elections to APC, inshallah. The Waziri has listed many items which need your kind attention. And I am sure, knowing you, you will give all the issues he raised necessary attention. My addition to this, in building local communities, we need to build their capacity, skill acquisition. At various levels is urgently needed in order to curb this unemployment. In order for people to know that acquire education is not to go to have a paid job, but you can employ yourself and also employ others. Our youth, Mr. President, the people are highly talented people, determined, very courageous. You know, there is one thing which says the people of Kastina are not afraid, but it can be shy. That's what we are. Given the opportunity, our youth will be put to work. They will work. So I think we need to look at serious issue of skill acquisition at micro level. It's not about big and sophisticated. We at TED Fund, we have started. And we have started, Kastina is part of the state that we have selected to start this skill acquisition under Kastina Polytechnic, Asan Polytechnic. So, Mr. President, in addition to what he said, I think we need to look deeper. I know the federal government has spent a lot of resources in empowering youth, and a lot of things are going on under Federal Ministry of Education and Labor in order to put people on the job, especially the youth, the restive youth. So, Mr. President, we cannot thank you enough. We have come with a basket full, but it's only full in Kastina State. But in federal government, it's just a fraction. Is like putting a needle in a cup of water. So it will take very little. So all the requests that the Waziri has enumerated are requests that are within the reach, doable, affordable by the almighty federal government, and your history with Kastina started before Buhari. Your history with Kastina with late Sheikh Musa Radwa is a history that is known to us. So your association with Kastina makes you a Kastina man. So this is your request coming to you. So I'm sure we'll all be going back here happily with a positive answer of yes. Thank you, Mr. President.
Senator Nasi Sonny Sangodara, former Governor, Right Honorable Aminu Biro Masari, Dr. Umar Mutalab. I've listened to you. It's a joy. I'm in the family meeting. That's the way I feel. And yes, the time we lost our brother, give me credit. It's a loss to all of us. But that is the will of God Almighty. But he has left a good will. He didn't hand over a country defeated, a country in ruin, a political structure battered. He left a legacy of success. That is the most important thing. We just have to continue to pray that may Almighty Allah grant him Al-Jannah Firdaus and grant the rest of us the ability to stand any storm and push Nigeria forward, not to look back in sorrow, but move forward in success. Yes, unto God we came, and anytime He can call any of us, but He would have been a regret if I had lost the election to the other party. There's no other wish He would have had. Kastina is intact. The presidency is intact. Oh, alhamdulillah. And you are all there in good health. What is happening in the country and the security challenges that we have is surmountable. Yes, we have a very porous border. We inherited, the weaknesses which should have been conquered and buried earlier on, but is a challenge that we got to face, and we are facing it. I've had today, directed all the security agencies to energize further, to look at the strategy again, additional deployment of air drones, and if they have to shift movement in between Kastina and other boundary areas, they should do so. And they're going to give me a feedback by tomorrow. So the ground troops are there. Whether expenses has been looked at, and intervention in for the settlement of any bandits that may surrender. If they surrender, otherwise we will still smoke them out. If not, I've listened to you on the question of manufacturing and everything. Just put everything in writing. Since you have it, so we'll continue to look at it and tick one by one. And I'm reviewing all the aspects of the security. It might be necessary, instead of all this civilian, this medical, this or JTVFT civilian, that, and we might have to create state police. We are looking at that holistically. We will defeat security. It will be effective. We must protect our children, our people, and our livelihood, and places of worship and places of recreation. They can't intimidate us. On one hand, the forest guard is being empowered, and we empower them effectively. We push that. We defeat the fear of politicization by political differences that has prevented establishment of the state community policing in the past. And there should be other ways to really counter all of that. I can assure you there's no thinking that we will be left out. To every member of the Kastina family that are here, well, I thank you for all the good job you've been doing. And you see our elders here now. So I have my sisters and brothers who are cabinet members working with me. So I have where to report. So if you are lazy, I just send you home. But I can report them back to them now that we are doing well so far. As of today, they are doing all very well. We have quality people, and they are performing. So I'm grateful to all of you I enjoyed the visitation. I rather go back to work. There are certain things that we are doing, a lot of mechanization, irrigation, and opportunity to empower our youths, to train them in fabrication of and repair and maintenance of mechanized farming. Make it easier instead of bending back and craning of neck. Nigeria will survive. And with you and I, with APC, we will definitely build a Buhari house in Abuja. Thank you.